good afternoon to you all at this great TEDx event today. I would like to take this opportunity to say that the earlier talks were really interesting and thought-provoking, and I hope I can do the same. And so I would like to ask you all a question. What do you think of when I mention a bicycle? Probably recreation, exercise, or probably as a sport. But what I'm about to show you might change your outlook towards bicycles. And so, here it goes.
Deepak Singh, 18, seems like a normal teenager, but this 18-year-old wakes up at 6 and starts delivering newspapers near Chinchpukli area. He works for 2 to 3 hours daily without fail and then heads for his college. Ramdas Chaurasia, 33. He's been working as a milkman from 15 years now to support his family of 5 members. Ramdas spends 3 to 4 hours daily delivering milk door to door, along with a load of 25 kgs on his bicycle. Bhansdari Kanojia, 15. A laundryman from Dhobighat, Kaf Parade. He is on his bicycle for about 4 hours every day, carrying a load of 40 kgs. He considers his cycle to be his second wife. Nitin Babban Sawant, 29. He started working as he got done with his 8th standard. Since then, he's been working as a dabbawala, carrying a load of 30 kgs on his bicycle every day for 3 to 4 hours. There are thousands of Deepak, Nitin, Ramdas working as vendors, the idli walas, chai walas, pav wala, dhobis, dabba walas, factory workers. They are like cogs and wheels of the city, making the city run smoothly. They manage to deliver the goods and provide services at doorstep. There are more than 1 million such vendors in India, 300,000 in Mumbai alone, whom we can call urban toilers, having their livelihoods dependent on bicycles. They work for hours throughout the day, carrying heavy loads. Their earnings depend on their efficiency at delivering the goods and the speed that they do it at. Surprisingly, the humble bicycle, means of their livelihood, has not changed since decades. So, the eco-solar bicycle, an invention for these urban toilers, economical and eco-friendly, a step towards social change with responsibility towards the environment, a product which not only fits in their budget but also helps them to make their work easier and more productive. It would be cheaper than a motorcycle but more efficient than a bicycle. The eco-solar bicycle is sturdy and is made by top quality components which are locally available. Brushless DC motor, lead acid battery, solar panel, charge controller. The product's USP lies in the technology of using solar energy for running the motor that is fitted into the bicycle. The solar panels used are flexible and lightweight and can work for long hours. The existing bicycle can be converted into eco-solar bicycle, retaining all the original manual features. It is simple and cost-effective. Eco-solar bicycle is a low-cost bicycle and a convenient mode of transport. The unique feature of eco-solar bicycle is that it can be used in 3 ways: on solar power, on battery power, and manually. The focus is on combining the traditional and modern technologies and making sure that the outcome benefits the users. Eco-solar bicycle requires less human effort. It's easy to ride and hence allows you to carry extra weight. The load of milk containers, clothes, heavy bags, and many more. Moreover, it is comfortable to ride and vendors could actually feel the difference in speed from the normal bicycle. Their work life will be easier and will help them earn a higher income. Urban Toilers, a social startup, working on distributing eco-solar bicycle through corporate sponsors and microfinance to urban toilers.
The theme of this event is ideas marrying execution, and now for more than a year I have been working on this bicycle, and only now recently has been put on like field trials and given to these dabbawalas and different vendors. And through the year I have learned how difficult it is to actually execute an idea you've come up with. And having said that, if this eco-solar bicycle does manage to better the lives of these urban toilers, then our purpose is achieved. And so thanks for listening, and thank you TEDx for allowing me to present. And
absolutely, it was glad for us too to get to know about your product.
I guess you could ask me any questions now about the bicycle or anything.
Excuse me, could you just move to the side?
Oh, yeah.
What is the price of the entire cycle? What is the cost?
Currently, the cost of the parts now come up to about 18,000 in the current model, which I can bring down to around 14,000, and I will keep on working to decrease the cost. And I'm investigating ways through like sponsorships or loan plans through which I could give it to these vendors at extremely low prices in a way in which it will benefit them financially.
Hey Ahaan. Hi, right here.
Yeah.
So it's a great idea, but I would like to know that how and when you came up with this idea, at what moment, what experience?
Well, it is last year I was doing an internship in a solar firm, and there we're exploring solar energy and its applications. And so I thought of I was trying to think of ways to use it somewhere. And I thought of the bike, and I'm like, well, may as well do it for fun. So I started working on this, originally for fun. And when I used to work on it in my garage down in my building, there always used to be vendors around. And once I started testing it out, the first prototypes, they used to always ask to ride it, and they also own bicycle and say, this is convenient and it's pretty good and all. So then I thought, well, actually they could be using this daily, and from there I got the idea, and then I just moved forward with that.
Okay, thank you so much.
The battery and the First of all, it's a great idea. Congratulations. Now, the battery and the solar panel and those metal rods, these weights are added to the normal weight of that bicycle. So, from a practical point of view, you just mentioned that a dabbawala would be carrying for 4 hours a weight of, let's say, 30 kg. So, will not his load handling capacity reduce? Because already the bicycle would be getting heavier due to you are adding a battery to the normal bicycles.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you run it electronically, the motor runs it, so he puts no effort into riding the heavier bicycle as opposed to pushing 40 kgs manually every day.
The concept is quite good, right? And I really like this one. In your when it was practically implemented, did you come across any disadvantage of that, or anyone who said that, okay, this is some improvement you will require?
Oh yeah, definitely, because this is, I've made many prototypes, and even this, there are a lot of problems with the structure to support the panel, and the materials being too heavy, so we've had to hollow it out, the original placements of the battery in different positions were making it extremely tough to keep your legs and all, so there were many problems with the bicycle, but then I keep on improving it, the more feedback I get on it, and the more I can figure out how to improve it.
Congratulations. It's good. The thing is that with the structure in the Mumbai roads, would it create this thing, because these vendors are used to driving very freely and as a practice? would it create some in the traffic issues we have?
No, it's really easy to like handling it for them. Like I've asked them, and they said it's really easy for them to handle. And when you ride it, it picks up fast and it stops just as fast, and it's easy to like move through traffic. Unless, like, of course, there's some height problem, but otherwise it should be pretty easy to handle.
Yeah, hi. Did you have to take any government approvals,
No,
RTO and stuff?
no, nothing.
You're okay with it?
Yeah, I've not had to deal with any of that yet.
Yeah, I love your idea. It's brilliant. My the only small worry I had is, do you have a dynamo recharging the battery?
No, the battery gets recharged.
Yeah, I got that from the panel as such. Like the panel charges the battery as such, but is there a dynamo that is recharging the battery?
No. Through the manual pedaling,
Yeah.
no.
And in case the cycle happens to fall, what would be the damage taking capacity of the structure as such? Like if he was to fall?
The components are pretty sturdy. Like the solar panel isn't easily breakable. It's waterproof, and I guess there's a little chance the motor will actually be affected if it falls, because the solar panel will always be the first part to hit the ground. So it's unless there's a big accident, it shouldn't be a big problem.
Right.
Hi Ahaan, again a brilliant idea. So you mentioned tying up with microfinances, I guess. What exactly was it about?
I'm still investigating on that, but it's like tying up with some bank to make them just pay extremely small amounts every month. So around like 300 rupees a month for like 5 years, so to make it affordable. But I'm still investigating that.
Do you have any timescales for yourself to actually make it mainstream?
No, I'm not sure how long we can make it mainstream in, but because I've just given it to 2-3 people right now who are trying it out, and hopefully in the next 4-5 months I'll give out other 30-40, and I'll see how it goes from there.
All the best.
We take the last question. Because I think everything about the product has been covered broadly. So last question, anybody can ask.
Yes. Here.
Yes.
Okay. There are 2 questions. First one is,
Last 2 questions.
how much time it takes to charge? Means what is the amount of charge required to go it easily? Means charging how many hours it required?
Okay.
Simple.
The battery can be charged by a solar panel or by like a direct current source, power source.
Oh.
And using the solar panel takes about 5 to 6 hours to charge in direct sunlight. And the battery itself will last about 4 to 5 hours.
Okay, if you charge for 5 to 6 hours, how many kilometers it can go?
The range is, they use it for around 4 to 5 hours a day, and it lasts for about 5 hours.
Okay.
While riding.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.